Blumenthal.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for being here, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And thank you for your and your family's record of exceptional public service to the people of South Carolina and to our nation. And I just want to say how proud I am to be on this committee talking to these nominees, including most prominently yourself, who really look like America. They're among our best of the legal profession in America, and I strongly hope that you will be confirmed during this session. The chairman has done an absolutely masterful job of enabling us to reach as many nominees as possible, and I thank him for his leadership. But you have, as he said, the whole package. And I think you've handled the questions here with extraordinary insight and grace. I want to ask you about your experience in the Attorney General's office in South Carolina, most particularly in your serving as the state's Violence Against Women prosecutor. I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about your experience in that role, whether you think that violence against women is a continuing problem based on your experience since then and during that time.
Thank you, Senator. I was hired by the then South Carolina Attorney General to handle violence against women cases, prosecuting cases all around the state, to assisting law enforcement in training in prosecuting cases. I handled a number of trials, a number of guilty pleas, instructed law enforcement regarding or trained law enforcement regarding the cycle of violence and how to respond to domestic situations. And I guess the answer to the second part of your question is that I don't have any statistics as to violence, but I think at the time when I was hired, South Carolina may have been number 1 or 2 in the country of men who killed women. And so that is why our state legislature set aside money for a specialized prosecutor to handle those cases. In answering the second part of your question, I'm not sure as to where we are ranked now in the state, but I do know that it is still an issue.
I think our experience nationwide is that the numbers of domestic violence cases has increased, some say because of the anxiety and stress of the pandemic. There may be other reasons as well. We reauthorized the Violence Against Women Act. As you know, I was proud, along with other members of this committee, to be a leader in that effort. And in Connecticut, we have seen the same kind of increase in numbers of cases. So I hope that you will bring to bear, as a member of the United States Court of Appeals, your insights and experience as a prosecutor of those kinds of cases, because I think that our judiciary needs to be attuned to it as well. I want to ask you finally about access to our justice system based on income level, race, ethnicity. Do you think there continue to be disparities in the equality of access to our justice system?
Thank you, Senator. I'm not sure if I'm in a position to be able to answer any question regarding any disparities. I do know in South Carolina that we have our court and our Supreme Court is looked at the issue of access to justice, and that we have a commission that studies access to justice.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Blumenthal. Senator Cruz.